In this video, we will look at configuring multi-NIC-vMotion on a distributed vSwitch in vSphere 5. This video is based on VMware Knowledge Base article 2007467. Log into the vSphere client and click on the networking icon under the inventory section. Click on New vSphere Distributed Switch and choose version 5. Name it Multi-NIC-vMotion, for example. Assign 2 uplink ports to the switch and click Next. Select the physical adapters, click Next, and then Finish. Expand the new distributed switch that was created, click on the DV port group, and click on Edit Settings. Give the DV port group a name, for example vMotion-01. Click on VLAN and assign a VLAN ID as required. Click on the Teaming and Failover tab. Configure DV uplink 1 as the active uplink and move DV uplink 2 as the standby uplink. Right-click on the distributed vSwitch. Click on New Port Group and name it vMotion-02, for example. Choose the VLAN type, assign a VLAN ID as required, click Next, and then Finish. Click on the second port group that was created. Click on the Teaming and Failover tab. Configure DV uplink 2 as the active uplink and DV uplink 1 as the standby uplink. Go to the Hosts and Clusters Inventory tab. Click on a host, click on Networking, and then click on vSphere Distributed Switch. Click on Manage Virtual Adapters and click on Add to add a new virtual adapter. Choose VM kernel as the virtual adapter type. Select the vMotion-1 port group, click on Use this port group for vMotion, and click Next. Configure the IP address and subnet mask, click Next, and then Finish. Add another virtual adapter and select vMotion-02 port group. Now, on the distributed vSwitch, by clicking VM kernel port VMK1 on the vMotion-01 DV port group, you should see DV uplink 1 as the active adapter and vice versa for VM kernel port VMK2 on the vMotion-02 DV port group. This concludes our look at configuring multi-NIC-vMotion on a distributed vSwitch in vSphere 5. To find out how to configure multi-NIC-vMotion on a standard vSwitch, check out the second video, which is available in VMware Knowledge Base article 2007467. Thank you for choosing VMware.